Welcome back to Factorio Space Age. We want to space travel. Up to our space station. Ready to head back to the swamps. Loaded up with just everything. Launching. Out of here. It's gonna keep filling up the science boxes again for the next crazy amount of things we want to move to a different planet for some reason. There's a lot of things we need to consider in the longest of terms here. We're going to worry about that later, though. We got all of this to move over. Okay. New planet. Gleba. And we go. Okay. Still got the one thruster going. Didn't bring stuff to make pipes or anything. One thruster's fine. We're going on rocks and stuff. We got a lot of rocks and stuff. Where's some of the rocks and stuff? A little bit of ice. Got a bit of ice. I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of rocks as we fly back over there again. I'm sure everything keeps going. Got all the ammo ready. Blasted all the rocky chunks in the way. Speed 65 kilometers per second. It's not bad. It gets us there. It gets us there. Space map. Novice. Volcanus. Gleba. Got Fulgora. With storms. Which needs everything. Solar system edge. Shattered planet. It's definitely something. For right now, we're out here. Chucking rocks, having a good time. One trip makes it a lot nicer on our fuel here. It takes a little bit to get it back going with only the singular chemical plants doing stuff here. It's doing what it can. We also need to replace these with the science making again if we want to make more space science. We're doing alright for now. That's okay. Okay. Could also go and turn back on everything on Gleba here. That's the idea, at least. It's really only chucking stuff from one side of the belt. Let's just take whatever it can. Do its best. Because the inner side is going to keep on getting more stuff from the grabbers. They get put in on the inner side. The outer side is good for taking out the extra chunks that come from this processing. Although we could get the whole idea with having the more advanced meteor processing or stuff. This makes a whole bunch of extra stuff that we don't currently need to worry about, so I'm not going to worry about that just right now. It's an option, though. Okay. We also have the side thing here. It's on either side again and again. Not perfectly balanced by any means, but it's at least something. It's at least something here. It gets put back and forth. It makes it work. Okay. I think we're doing fine on this. We'll rotate these back. Turn off the throw everything into space option. I do like having a don't need to worry about it, just get rid of the problem option, which is nice. Drop to planet Gleba. Grab all our stuff that we left in the boxes here. Send some other stuff down. Get some things dropped from space, but not too much that it overfills the landing pad, because that was a problem the last time. And also just kind of redesign everything also. What we're going to do here is turn this off. And make it work. Everything's kind of dead because there's no nutrients and stuff. There's all those. Turn these all back on. Also, the spore clouds have dissipated since we stopped growing more things. That's something. We got boxes with 100 plus of the seeds there. And 480 of the seeds here. That's just completely full. Doesn't bring up the question of where additional seeds are going right now, but think about that. Probably just sitting in the boxes. That's okay. Okay. First thing, let's send down the stuff that we wanted to bring here. Yeah, the power armor. I can go. And do we send anything else up here? Send some robots. Those can come down. Cliff explosives, repair packs, more mining drills. Really need more of those right now. Science. Cargo bays, gun turrets. Those can stay here. How much space do we have in this? Powerland pen. Character. It's full of space science too. Okay. Space science can go in here. We're gonna need more boxes and stuff here too. There's the other power armor. We got the running one on. Let's go over to the boxes we have here. Pick up all that stuff. Look at all that mess. I'm gonna take the storage, put it in the requester boxes. Yep. They're doing their best. Requesting. Puts it into the. This is asking for spoilage. And this is taking the spoilage out. That's not actually right, is it? What else is here spoils? The nutrients spoil. Guess I need some nutrients, or not. It's nutrients for that. You need to request less than that then, like 200 to 200 or something. Let's keep that a regular pace here. Or whatever. What am I doing now? Moving the rest of this, it's fine. Power should still be fine here. That's under control. Okay. There's our stuff. It's doing good. I think one idea we might want is getting stuff into all these boxes in a more effective way. We're going to need to, we do need to switch up this entire labs idea here. We can at least get all the boxes and everything from space taken care of. We make some bulk inserters here. That's 4. Advanced circuits and stuff. We have no other advanced circuits. We need just a pile of iron. We do have that. Get some iron. 4, 5, 6. 6. I'll start working at least. Okay. So I'm going to turn all this back on. Or at least most of it. We're going to need all this. This much does have some seeds in it. If we're getting more seeds and things, we're going to need more boxes for that. All of these are getting quite full of this, too. We can technically use this spoilage for some things, but nothing crazy. Maybe more requester boxes. Just make some regular steel boxes. That also works. It's gonna be at the end of this line, though. Okay. So these don't need to be anything extra than that right now. Put the bulk inserters. Something. Let's take a little bit to make all of these advanced circuits ourselves. Could have brought ourselves some of those, but the real idea is we're going to actually expand this to be an actual base in order to satisfy all of the science requirements that we're going to be sending our way here. How much space does this have? Storage is 80 slots. Okay. Go down to the one from here. 80 slots of stuff. This is, each of these is going to send 10 slots of stuff. Launching. Just first bit of each color here. You guys getting launched? Also turn off all the quests here. That's gone. Is one green? No. And a purple. And a utility. Already got rid of all the space science, was just sitting down there, so that's fine for now. I just need to get enough boxes and stuff to fill everything we're doing here. Oh, it's doing all different things here. Alright, we need to filter inserters on you. And you can be this one. You can be this one. 7 boxes here. This one's on the wrong side. Just gonna loop that around for now. Otherwise, we won't be able to quickly put it into the one lab. Use filter. This one. Use filter. And this one. Probably gonna need. I mean, main bulk inserters are the main problem. Let's do more boxes here. You keep making more advanced circuits. We really need to set this whole thing up to actually do stuff, is the thing. More of those. Okay. You don't even have power. You don't have any space science to take out either. Space science will be up here. Okay. So everybody needs a second box with. Honestly, the bulk inserters, second box is fine too. We do need more bulk inserters too at this point. 2 more. That's alright. I'll just set this up for success. All that like that. All that like that. All that like that. That like that. That was not gonna be really able to be there like that though. Let's see things. You. This. We need 2 boxes here too. Do we have enough space for everything if we only have 1 box? It's fine for now. And bulk inserters for sending space science. That's gonna just take random things. Let's actually tell what to do. Space science only. Good filters. Put all the stuff back in there it's supposed to be. It's a start. We can always just store some stuff up on the space station, so that's fine too. And if we want to get this over to here. Research and health one yet? No, no agriculture science. Yep. You get into this box. This is currently doing the agriculture science 2 here. Move that slightly. This. Not enough undergrounds either. Not long enough undergrounds. I don't think the stuff here is gonna be a problem. Do we have any other guns over here? Our guns are over here. You see eggs in the middle here hatch. It's all close enough. They all have a good range. Need some belts and stuff. Question is how we only have a singular underground here. That's another question. Anyways. That will get to here when it gets to here. It's just putting stuff in boxes for right now. Emptying all this. Alright. And send another pile down from space. Or pile up from space. Put it in. Red, green. Military. Chemical. We got a lot of science up here. It seems like it takes a little bit to send things down. Use that. Production. Utility. Nope. Let's keep on putting everything in here. What are you doing? You taking the wrong stuff? I bet you are. Yeah, with a little bit, this can take care of itself. Fill up these boxes with enough to get started. We really need 2 boxes. We got the 1 here already. It's a start. What's not a start is all this. Really just need to tear down the whole thing. Let us do construction planner. This. Okay. Robots. Fix it. It has a bunch of space science in there. That's alright. And there was a little bit of anything here. It's spoiled. Is power going anywhere? Yeah, to radars. Fix that. Making a new connection. There you go. Okay. You can still see everything that's happening here. That's good. This is working. Bulk inserters. Bulkily moving things. That's good. Okay. So. Next thing. That's some science for you to put away. Fractions of stuff. Was still in the labs. We don't really need to turn on the science again until we actually get everything functioning. These colors send on 6. It's about enough to send another wave. There's less military. Just takes a little bit of time for the stuff to get down. That's okay. So that doesn't really have the timer on it for some reason. Whatever. Okay. So we can always just take these out with the bulk inserters too. Once this goes all down from the space, we can actually just take stuff out. That's a start at least. Okay. So we wanted to do something just like bunch of labs in a row. I feel like the easiest way to do it. But then we come into this problem. Do I just have it going up further and further? Maybe the easiest way to do it. There's enough space here. We could have it also just turn around with the same stuff. We have 35 labs. Then how do we do this? We have two colors on the other side. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Some big ol' lines of belts. Or any more belts. Let us just take some iron here. Make some belts with it. It's gonna be helpful. And then we can have the other side also take from this side. This is assuming the belts are quick enough. The interior belts will be fine, then we just need the outer belts to loop around. It's a thought. It's something. Right, belts. I was going to need plenty of inserters. Long inserters. And fast inserters from both sides of each lab. That should be fine too. Is there going to be less or more inserters than the previous design? Definitely something. Here. On this side. And this side. Let's get both things from both sides of both belts. Each is going to be half belts of stuff. That should work fine. Some stuff on the belts that'll also decrease the amount that needs to be still just sitting in the boxes. That's also good. Set this whole thing up. Could have, like, blueprints and stuff, but not really necessary right now. Yeah, it'll work. This'll work. Yeah, having no chaining feels like it's probably going to be the better bet for actually getting things in correctly. It was having a hard time moving everything the way I wanted. We're gonna need more line inserters. More than that even. What else do you need? Iron. Take some more iron. There you go. This is why we need to get all these things actually being made. Would be helpful. Make sure these are not going. Where the arms need to go. Lower side of things. That's some more. Here, 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 here. Somewhat symmetrical. Somewhat functional. How many more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, this will be enough for, well, this, but... Of course, we actually do need more of everything for everything. So we need to actually keep constructing more stuff. Okay. Some more. here. Let's roll that. Purple's over here. Go get some belts. Being made. Appreciate it. Coming from over here. Going down on this. Inner belt. Outer belt. I was hoping we actually connected it right here. That'd be good too. Huh. So that should actually function well. Take these like this. I'll do something with that. You have space for the second things here? Kinda. I also just want to put this onto the belts here, I think. Let's see if we can make that happen. A bit of a mess, but that's alright. Clean inside here. Not the best spot for all these. We could definitely fix this though. I feel like there's even a lot in here, so just move it. Probably the easiest way to deal with this. Also get enough space to bring everything down. Nope, no space for that. About. Those need to go. Comp. You. And you. Can switch these around slightly too. Yep. Inserters. Second station inserters. Chemical science. Production science. Production science. Chemical science. Bulk inserters. Bulk inserter with the correct filter. Chili science. Space science will move over here. Bulk inserter. I don't know if we need more than a fast inserter worth of taking this off here. We get the lines going, we'll find out. Alright. This should be able to fill all of our desires for bringing stuff down. One military science. Chemical science. Still can't set it all down at once, though. That would fill the landing pad. Huh. So pretty much all this needs to go down. Then we can set the space science production back up again. And send some space science this time? Yeah. That'll be good. Let's get in that. Just actually goes on the side I want it to be on. Nope. It's the opposite side. That'll work. About like that. Just like that. Okay. Then we'll have this one and this one. That. Depends on how much it uses. Depends on how much it uses. Okay. We got this one. And this one. Going nicely into here. And then lastly, we have all these guys. These all just go in. They go into their own boxes. This one technically is not going to a box because this one was just going straight in previously. What we need here is the requester chest that gets all of the agricultural science. And that. This will put onto a fifth line, which goes over here. Once again, out of undergrounds. We're gonna making gears. It's over here. If we grab some of their gears, would be better. Or move the power pole out of the way. It's also an option. Huh. Is this gonna be on? That. It needs to be on the side of this. Something like that. Something like that. Okay. Empty again. Send the next section of it. Out of military science we need to send down, so that's working. Okay. I would assume that getting rid of the cargo bays would just remove the section and not just a specific bit of it being gone. We'll just wait till it's as empty as it can be here. That'll be fine. Alright. Well, this whole thing... This whole system really works with 8 sciences, but there's more than that. Let's see. Another problem for later. For now, let us see about what we're doing here. We got this ready to go. This is ready to go. If we turn back on production, I think we should be ready for that. So add the seeds, plant the seeds, start making stuff. And also the other one. Seed time. Start growing. Okay. That's gonna use up some of the seeds that we're having here. And we'll see about that. So how's the stone mine doing? Chilling? Mm-hmm. Power's doing fine, and all that. I could have used up, looks like I used up quite a bit of the rocket fuel. Or maybe it was just also the rockets. Keeping stuff going. Since there's no more jelly coming in to make more of that. So we need to wait for an entire growth cycle in order to start getting that going again. In the meantime, we're going to need another set of eggs. Anyone that looked like they were close at all? Or just an easy target would also be fine. The radar's going again. There's like one guy over here. Let's go get that one. Okay. How long does it take for these plants to grow anyways? It's a little bit of time. Less than 15 minutes now. Let's get through and do everything. It's planting. What are you? 18%. 19%. Could wait until it's more harvested before we go and get the eggs that we're gonna need to actually have them. Should be more than 15 minutes though. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. 2 seconds. Times 100. 3 seconds. That should be fine. Let's go get an egg. That's what we need for the science part. Okay. Couple cliffs in the way, that's fine. Technically, we can blow them up. We have the technology. We even have it with us, so wouldn't be too crazy. Let's get a small raft. That'd be great. It's right over here. Got one of these guys. Okay. We got 9 eggs from that. Perfect. Let's get these back to base. Ready to start multiplying and then immediately squeezing them into science packs. Should be good. Should be good. So we've got 9 of them. We can put 3 of those in each of the machines. Start working out nicely. Once it actually gets the bioflux coming in. Stuck in the swamps and mess. How you guys doing? 60%? 61%? It's happening. Okay. We do have too many seeds, which is honestly not a terrible problem. Shouldn't fill up too much. Be too much of an issue. At least not currently. Okay. Yeah, we got 15 minutes for this to all get back and running before it becomes a problem. Significant damage to nubs, it's fine. It's just that that's just the corner. It fixes itself anyways, so that's all good. Huh. Make 5 more labs would look better. Not quite that many. Just a couple. Okay. If we do that, we're gonna need more inserters. Labs. Go. An extra lab. I manage that. Let's add the 1 extra from down here. 1 extra. Recycle that or something. I don't know. Alright. Enough over here. Put up this. Make it more. That. I need at least 2 rockets at the end here for launching us away and our other power armor. For the most part, though. How are you guys holding up? They're 11 minutes. Here comes the first of these. It's making jelly. Here comes jelly. We also do need to put the additional robots into here so they can keep working. Some more science on us. Well, they're just waiting for the mash to get made. Drop in the rest of all these. Should be the last set of this. That'll be good. So this time it's got cooldowns and stuff. I don't know. Sometimes it works. It's gone. And that's awesome. Okay. Clean this up. Put these back. Iron and there's some random space signs on there. Looks like it. You make space science. Shift rotate. Shift rotate. Shift rotate. It just randomly has space science there, it's not right. Huh. And then let's fix this to here. There you go. Now that'll work when we make it work. First of these are getting here. These have no nutrients. They're requesting nutrients. Uh-huh. Alright. Here's a nutrient for you. Make some mash. The mash gets brought up to make bioflux. The bioflux will make some nutrients. You even have the guy that makes spoilage turn into nutrients. Do his job here too. Let's request more. Come. Some extra seeds here, that's also fine. And just nutrients for you. So this one needs the nutrients. Is this requesting nutrients here? Yes. This is gonna make some nutrients. Let's kickstart ourselves here too. Okay. Nutrient maker needs nutrients to make nutrients. Or spoilage. And the nutrients get put in here. That works for all these. And gets through some eggs. Enough bioflux into here to turn into nutrients. Get these going. Made it through the first most awkward parts. They don't have any nutrients. So request the nutrients, make more nutrients. Health 1 finished. Finally done. Alright. Let us set up the requests. We're making a whole bunch of stuff. The most interesting is to get the carbon going. Start that research. Then also spidertrons. Cue that. More complicated web, my goodness. We got stack inserter. I guess the stack inserter would be more before that. And that one, and that one. That one for belt stacks. And then we get the Spidertron. And then we go back to again, get biolabs and overgrowth soil. That's a good start. Okay. Things are moving. Things are working. Since I have no eggs, we used all the eggs, didn't we? We didn't turn back on the put the eggs back into. We didn't put the eggs back into the box. But we also have some eggs here. All right. Keep on actually making more stuff. There you go. I need that system to go around there. That's perfect. Okay. So these can. Let's fill up this box. I don't know if this box really needs to be completely full. These last for an hour, so yeah. Better to have those in large quantities, I suppose. So I'm trying to make even more of this once it actually fills up this box. Planting continues. Jelly is continuing. Bioflux is happening. Let's start really requesting more Bioflux over here. We're requesting Bioflux for the science stuff. How's that going over here? Yeah, this many going. This might be an over-exaggeration of our current abilities, but for right now it's pretty good. Is this requesting? This is not requesting the agricultural science packs. Should probably do that. Let's bring all these over here, and then we can actually keep going. Okay. This is also not going to be a quite accurate representation of our current abilities, because we had the extra ones all stacked up there for a little bit. Better, though. It's better, though. Okay. Yeah, things sit here for an hour. And we'll see if that becomes a problem. In theory, there should be enough current labs here that's not going to have anything sitting around for an extended period of time, then the science goes bad. It's got an hour, so it should be alright. Yeah, so immediately everything's turned back off. Okay. We're making the eggs, which as quickly as they can be made currently. So this is all functioning. Looking good. Got the bonus production, additional eggs. Perfect. Alright. This is all running. It's all working out. Got some stone for other things. Also continuing making more of the carbon fibers here. Want to do stuff with that. Alright. Yeah. We can still turn on the ore production, which is also something we need to do. We've got science back up and running. Possibly about this much is what we're currently accomplishing. Let's go in at 46 science per minute. That sounds about right. I think that's what we were. That's what we were at before. 47, 48. Yeah. We got a lot to get through. So increasing productivity, increasing production of everything should be something that we can do here. Here's some more belts. Those will be helpful. Okay. Oh yeah. Just need to get through all this science. Should be about right. And we should be able to make any extra handful of science we need, so. We just need to ramp up production. And potentially try to make something less robot focused. We'll see. Next time. Goodbye.